Hi everyone, Emily Teacher here, and today we'll read California's Forest Giants. Along the coast of Northern California grow huge, towering trees. Their trunks look like the columns of a Greek temple. These are redwood trees, the tallest of all trees. They can reach a height of 385 feet. Their trunks can grow straight up for 150 feet before the first limbs branch out. One redwood, called the Rockefeller tree, is as tall as a 35-story skyscraper. So these are the redwood trees in California. They are so tall, right? So the trunk, the base of the tree, can grow 150 feet, and then the branches start to grow. Very tall. Because redwoods are so special, there are laws to protect them. In California, state laws forbid people to cut them down in some areas, but in other parts of the state, logging of redwoods is permitted. Redwood is sold for use in buildings and outdoor furniture. It is useful because it does not decay as quickly as other kinds of wood. So in California, for the redwood trees, in some places you cannot cut them down, but in other places you can. It's allowed because this redwood wood does not decay as easily as other wood, so they use it a lot in making things and building things. Another enormous California tree is the sequoia. Sequoias are slightly shorter than redwoods. They prefer the colder, drier climate found farther inland on the slopes of the Sierra Nevada. Sequoias have thicker trunks and contain more wood than redwoods. In fact, it has been calculated that a full-grown sequoia contains enough wood to build 30 houses. The mammoth General Grant sequoia is almost 100 feet around. It would take 20 people with arms stretched out to join hands around it. Cutting down any sequoia is not allowed. Okay, so next we have the sequoia tree, right? Named after sequoia from our last article. So these are a little bit shorter than redwoods, but there's a lot more wood inside, right? So their trunks are much wider around. Very wide trees. So they can build so many things out of it, up to 30 houses in some of these sequoia trees. Cutting down sequoias is absolutely not allowed. So nowhere can you cut down a sequoia. It is not possible. Redwoods and sequoias are among the oldest living things. The age of some exceeds 3,000 years. One reason they live so long has to do with their bark. When they are mature, their bark is more than a foot thick. Forest fires don't usually affect these trees seriously. The flames only scorch their surface. The thick bark also helps them resist diseases that kill other trees. So sequoias are very old. They can live up to more than 3,000 years. And it's because of their bark. Their bark is very thick on the outside, so it protects them from disease and also from fires. If there's a forest fire, it only puts markings. It just scorches the outside of the bark, but it can't go inside the bark, so the trees survive. Yosemite National Park and Sequoia National Park are the best places to see sequoias. Both parks are found in eastern California. The best place to see redwoods is Redwood National Park in northwest California. To wander through a grove of sequoia or redwood trees is to enter a strange and beautiful world. You will feel like you are walking among giants. So here are some great places to go if you want to see redwood trees, Redwood National Park in Northwest California, or if you want to see sequoia trees, you can find them at Yosemite National Park and Sequoia National Park. So all of these trees you can find in California. Thank you for reading with me today. We have links that are related to each of our stories. If you want the link for this video, you can find it down in the description below.